back to episode 6, season 2 of So You're Long.
What a great intro.
Thanks.
You did really good though.
Thanks, I've been
It's almost like you're the intro person.
Almost.
I'm not the exit person. We learned that last week. I'm not the exit person. Maybe I'll get better at it.
Maybe. Can you remember what next week's episode is about?
No, I didn't get past that on the list, but I do know what this episode is about.
Okay, what's this episode about?
Neurodivergence, and also why we all tend to be introverts. Or just like common weird, like trying to make every hobby into our own small business. So I can't actually sit like this. Let me turn around because I feel like I'm like, I can't do that. Sorry. Can I just sit on your lap? Can I just sit on your lap? Anyway, yeah, so neurodivergence. What have you got?
What have you got?
Well,
So, I have my own business.
neurodivergent.
Oh, I have ADHD.
Because I don't have a business, so...
Okay, I have ADHD.
Me?
Yeah.
No way, that's crazy. Me too.
Stop copying me.
Oh my god, stop it. I did have that.
Well, that's not true.
That's also not true, because you were born first.
Yeah.
But, I found out I had... Well, technically, if you're going by the right to choose, I still have it first. Everything about the right to choose that is non-existent,
Yeah.
I did it the official way, according to,
NHS.
Well, it's because that bloody panorama, which was bullshit anyway. Did you see that? Did you watch the panorama? Did you?
No.
Did you watch it?
No.
I felt like all of a sudden I was interrogating you. Did you watch it?
And the craziest
Panorama?
part is Psychiatry UK wasn't even one of the ones that were like...
Well, any of the top ones weren't in it. It was like weird niche. Okay, basically, there was this footballer, right? And he was branching out of his career, trying to do like journalism. And so he went to a series of private practices to get an ADHD diagnosis. He paid for them, blah, blah, all that stuff. But in all of the surveys and stuff, he lied.
Yeah, to get
As if he had ADHD. And so they've gone, okay, looking at all of this, and the whole thing was like, it was really rushed. We had one appointment. It was during COVID as well, by the way. So it was lucky he even had that one appointment. A lot of people weren't getting them, even at private practices. He had like, was it one episode, or like one meeting, and all of a sudden, like, I've got ADHD, and it's all these people, all these adults just want the big drugs. They just want the big drug. I'm like, bro, just go buy. Like, it's easier just to go buy speed, babe.
Yeah.
Just go. I'm not advocating for drugs.
Don't buy drugs.
Don't buy
That's
drugs.
not what we're saying.
But wait.
If you want to, the waiting list is shorter.
The waiting list is a lot shorter, and also you might befriend your drug dealer. So they're probably nice. I know about your drug dealer.
No, we used to meet so many at the club nights at Goldsmith's.
I thought they used to be everywhere.
Yeah.
But also it was just because like
Just in the...
it was a cute one. Everyone else used to go and do the pickups, and then I would be in the house waiting.
Hi, Mum.
Oh, she probably knows all of this. Sorry, Mum, love you. But anyway, her drugs. I never have. I'm a Muslim now. That was before it reverted, so technically. So anyway, yeah. So yeah, the panorama. So it was like private. So he went to this private. He lied. He got diagnosed with ADHD, and then their whole thing was like, oh, they got all the big drugs. They just want all the big drugs. All these dangerous big drugs. These dangerous. I'm sorry, but if a neurotypical person took the medication I'm on, it's going to make them go into hyperdrive. They won't be more productive necessarily. They'll go into hyperdrive and they'll probably sleep.
Yeah.
Me, it mellows me down. Chills me out, vibes.
Chill.
It chills me. It organises my brain. All of a sudden I can see tasks in an even space, not all clumped up in one. And then it says, drink water. Like it's not, asleep. Like it's not all clumped together. It's like all spiffed up, nice, vibes, easy life. I'm not as angry.
Yeah.
Other people, neurotypicals, probably make them more angry. Probably be a bit on edge. Might be a little bit productive. But they probably
Just be
they'll just be high and sleep it off. Like it's just I don't know, it was very weird. And then he went to an NHS one, which was 2 or 3 appointments, and it was longer, and he said, oh, it was really nice. Then you found out afterwards that it was, they'd told the NHS they were going to do this, this documentary, that they told the NHS exactly why they were going to be there, what he was looking at getting diagnosed for, and then they didn't diagnose him for ADHD because he doesn't have ADHD. He lied on the things.
Yeah.
Like, what are you talking about? And obviously, like, you've got, like, all the childhood stuff that's, like, signed off for yours, and obviously you have to have the childhood things. And I'm not saying that there's no one has ever got, like, a fake diagnosis for something before, right? But they love to vilify, especially ADHD, they love to vilify it and make it seem like that we're all just, like your doctor said, underperforming adults.
Yeah.
Because we're all just a little bit ADHD, we're all just a bit quirky, we're all just a bit ADHD. Like, piss off.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but I literally can't see time. Like, I'll be doing something, all of a sudden 4 hours has gone by. When did it go? No idea.
So
I have done 3 hours washing though.
today I was waiting for a call. So something
You couldn't do anything.
work-wise wasn't working. Basically, I used Teams for one of my clients, and their license for me had expired.
Yeah, I was here.
So it wasn't working, I couldn't get it. And then they found me a new license. But the guy said he'd call me before 12.
Oh. What
So-
time for 12 though? Be specific.
He called me at like 12:20.
Piss off.
Anyway, so, but like I'm trying to work.
Yeah.
A waiting mode has been activated.
I can't do anything. If I have an appointment at 2 o'clock, I'm doing nothing.
I did more in the hour after he called
Yeah.
than I'd done in the 4 before he called.
Yeah. I now have to schedule things if I am able to schedule them, like at least the first half of the day, because I'm not doing anything. Like, I'm literally just paralysed in the spot.
Yeah.
And like, even to the point where I'll be scrolling my phone or something, and I'm like, I know I have enough time. I know I can get up right now and I can do all of it. Like, it doesn't take that long. My brain was just like, no, you don't have enough time, but you will be late. And the problem is the times that I have got up and been like, with all the willpower that I have, I thought it and I've gone and done something, I'm late.
Yeah.
Because I have underestimated it and it has been wrong or something. Like, there's a whole big joke about how if you have ADHD, like, you'll plan your whole journey, right? Type. Like, you'll plan your journey, but you'll forget about the actual, like, travelling time.
Yeah.
Or, like, the wait for the bus. So, like, you'll be like, okay, the bus takes 10 minutes. And so, in there, like, okay, leave my house 15 minutes to, or get there 5 minutes early standing, or I get there 10 minutes, whatever. And then actually, there's an 8-minute wait to the bus, and now you have 5 minutes to get to work, and you're already late.
My entire life is planned on like ideal situations.
Oh yeah, same.
So my to-do list.
I don't want to be a Debbie Downer. I don't want to live on negatives, you know?
But my to-do
Have a
list.
plane crash. Wow.
Every day is planned out. Like, I'm going to be my most productive. Like, I'm going to hyper-focus. My journeys to things are planned like, I'm going to get there, a bus is going to come, then I'm going to get on the train.
Yep.
And also...
Nora's not going to shut herself at the door. She will get out.
I don't worry about that so much. But
You do. I know you do. Before you leave the house, you're always wondering if your niece is shit herself.
So, of course, London.
Yeah. Yeah. Best case scenario.
Yeah, but I'm not set up for best case scenario. Time to me is like now or never.
Yeah.
And I don't really know how long things take. And this goes both ways.
Yeah.
You know, like, oh, I don't have 2 hours to put away all the washing. It doesn't actually take 2 hours. It only takes like 10 minutes.
And then once you're done, you're like, oh, I should
Should have done that earlier. But
Sorry, you carry on.
But
I feel like I haven't said it.
But the cabinet,
Yeah.
maybe set it for like 15.
Yeah. You go.
But the cabinet that I thought we'd get done in one day has taken a week and a half.
Always.
Yeah. That's why it's still outside on its back.
Oh no. Yeah, I'm not.
Time is not real.
Time's not abstract. But like I now have to set it up like I start work an hour before I'm supposed to, because I'll be half an hour late, but I'm technically half an hour early.
Is that working for you?
Yeah, so far yeah it is.
Yeah.
But also it's ridiculous that I have to do that, because also eventually what will happen was my brain will catch up and then I'll stop doing that. Because my brain will be like, but you don't start then, so just don't, like, it's fine, relax, you don't have to leave right now. Stop it, get it together. Like, I've struggled, this is something I learned recently, the last like 2 years, when I'm fasting for Ramadan, right? If I'm not fasting the day, like we're fasting together, but if Sahil's working and I have to cook the food, I cannot, like, it's almost like I'm paralysed in my spot until the time is actually ready to eat. Like, I can't... Sahil will be cooking for like half an hour, 40 minutes or something before... Like, he might even make soup during the day. And then, like, it cools down, whatever, we have a big batch, whatever. I can't do that. Like, it's exactly the same as having a 2 p.m. appointment. I literally cannot do anything until that time goes.
So you
and then I can start cooking. Yeah.
The time you could be eating.
Yeah. And it happens every single year.
Do you have to have a biscuit to like get you through?
I just chug water, to be honest. And then we're oh yeah, just chug water, and I'm like, just looking at this time. Like, all of a sudden, nor to be fair though, do you remember, I'm like, we don't eat as much. So like, that soup that he's already cooked is probably what I'd be having with like a small main. So nothing actually takes that long, so I'm quite lucky. But like, it's that waiting game. It's an absolute nightmare, and it drives me nuts. Equally, the time thing also happens in small business ventures, because if I've got a hobby or something, I'm so hyper focused on that hobby, not realizing how things like I made like a gilet for Nora, and because a t-shirt that bless you, the t-shirt that I made her took me like 40 minutes or whatever from like start to finish. I was like, doing it all night. I was up until like 2 a.m. Yeah. Like, Nora's gone to bed and I'm like doing the finished touch. I'm like hand sewing some of it because I'm like, oh, it's too late to sew. Like, it's taking me, by the way, to hand sew 4 times as long as it would have taken me just to like easy breezy. But I'm like so on it to get it done.
It's almost like your brain is itching until you can get it finished.
Oh my god, it's so annoying though. So annoying. And like, now I've got all these like sewing stuff, and I have all of these. I have screenshots of just random clothing things that I just want to like try and make. And like, and also, okay, the same thing is if like with a new exercise, if I can't do it the first time, like, so if I'm making something, it doesn't come out perfect, screw all of you, piss off, I hate you all.
Yeah.
Like, I'm never gonna make a dress because the first time I tried to make a dress, it came out looking like fucking bad and not numb. But like with big puff sleeves, don't know why it came out like that. I measured everything perfectly. Even gave room for seams. We did a seam allowance. I found out that's what it's called. And it just didn't work out. And now I'll never make a dress again. So, that's what that is. But when it comes to like these are hobbies, I have a real problem with hobbies in general. I have a hyper focus until it's all consuming, and then I can't do anything else. And then one day it'll just sit in a cupboard for the rest of the time. Like, I still have like fabric paint in the cupboard. I don't know what I was even planning on doing with that. Have no idea. And I think like, as well, I do think having a child has limited this because I have limited time.
Yeah.
So I might have, it hasn't changed the bank balance because I've still bought the things. Like, do you remember when I was going to do the wire writing? I got all of that stuff still in the cupboard. Never did it. I think I've even used the thread for something else now.
Cute.
So that's a bad. Also, I've had someone else do it. Anyway, it's okay. It doesn't matter. But yeah, I have lots of hobbies. And then I'm like, should I turn them into a small business? And then I go through a plan. I like, will come up with like an Etsy page. I'll have an idea of it. I'll like think, I'll be like, this is going to be the best ever. This is going to be the one. And then I get bored. I haven't set up there. I haven't even posted on the Etsy page. Haven't even sold anything because I will never sell anything because I'll never think something as good as someone else's or at a point that it can be sold. Like, I'm still trying to perfect my sewing. When I show people my stuff, they're like, oh, that's really good. Like, how did you do that? That's great. Like, one of the people I work with was a seamstress for like a long time. And she was like, they've done a really good job. Like, really good job. And I was like, stop it. Thank you.
Tell me again.
And then I'll put it in a drawer and I'll never see it because it won't be as good as what other people. And I'm almost like, if people buy it, what if they don't like it? And they think it's really shit.
That's the vulnerability
Yeah.
of having a thing.
Because also, I will 100% be like, just take refund. Just take it. Keep it. Refund it. Don't. I'll pay you for your time. I'll just give you, here's money for you. Here's a gift card for someone else's shop because mine's shit. Mine's awful. So yeah, that's fun. But I do find that there is a trend online. I've joined a Facebook group that one of my friends told me about. Ellie here, Ellie. She basically there's a Facebook group for like neurodivergent people. I think it's probably a lot of ADHD people. And like hobbies that are both like die. And so it's like all of the stuff that they've bought, and then you can like either buy it off them or they give it away or whatever.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah. I haven't actually got on there yet.
Can you invite me?
Yeah, absolutely.
Because we've got...
I also feel like it might be a dangerous game of like getting new hobbies. Like, I'll definitely get into playmaking.
But we've got so much paint, so much Jesmonite.
Oh, that's true, yeah. We need someone to get into candle making.
Yeah.
And also,
I actually don't really want to give away the candle stuff.
you like the candles, life? Your candles are so cute. I really like your candles. I still have a lot of them.
I was so good. Like...
Sorry, Scott.
Well,
I was really good at candles.
but it was me that did a lot of the melting.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I just got it.
Yeah.
There's something in my brain where I'm like, okay, those scents are going to go well together.
Yeah.
My candles were really good quality. They never like...
Oh, that weird, like really.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
they
The
were...
candles were really nice. And they smell really good.
Yeah. And they were all natural, all vegan.
Why don't you just do them again?
Oh, because it's so much effort.
And also, it takes a lot of space.
Yeah.
If you didn't have this guy on it, you could... sound like Scott now.
Katie is referring to my walking desk and stuff.
I like your walking desk.
Too. It's just there, ready.
Why couldn't you put it here? Like, can't the desk go up higher and sit above your... Is that just ugly? Couldn't you have it as like a shelf when you're not using it? And then moving the walking pad under here?
So,
Oh, it's heavy, right?
it's not just it's heavy, it's that if I need to move it to use it, I won't use it.
Yeah, okay.
And then moving the
yeah,
friction.
yeah. That's why I haven't got back on my bike.
Yeah,
It's in the corner.
yeah.
There's some clothes on it.
But if it's ready to go,
Also, I don't know where the pedal is.
but if it's like ready to go,
Like, even your trainers are there.
Yeah.
Smart.
yeah.
Maybe I'll become a runner.
And my laptop normally like lives up there,
Yeah.
all plugged in.
I
And
can
stuff.
see the vibe. I can see it. I like it. I'm living for it. This is not a sign. If any neurodivergent people listening, you do not need a walking pad.
But it's
I know that you've seen so many TikTok
so
things.
I was so influenced.
Have you seen that foldaway one?
Yeah.
When I, like, literally looked
I
at
could never afford it. It was like £400.
But it's so cute. You do not need a walking pad.
But also, if I had to unfold it and get it out, I wouldn't use it.
But see, I don't... Okay, so you work with your walking pad.
Yeah.
Perfect. I've seen people on TikTok who are literally just walking.
Yeah,
And I'm
that's
like-
like Chantelli and stuff.
And I'm like... That one doesn't fill me with much fun. Like, I feel like if I was doing a walking pad and, like, working, I'd be like, boss babe, love it. Love the vibe. I think eventually I'd get bored of walking pad and watching TV.
I love that I'm like writing an email
Yeah.
and getting my steps in.
Yeah. Love that.
It's just something.
I
in
love
it.
that for you.
I'm
So
fucking
productive.
incredible. Yeah,
That's so good.
it's multitasking to the extreme.
It's kind of like when I go to a
and I'm
spin
listening
class.
to good music.
And it... Oh, okay, fair.
So I'm like, I'm musicking, I'm emailing, I'm getting my steps in.
I love that.
Yeah.
I love that. Play with a walking
I'm
pad.
probably drinking something nice as well. I would typically have like a cold coffee, big glass of squash,
Bottle of water.
bottle of water.
Well,
Well,
you didn't have water, did
big
you?
glass of water.
I have a walking pad now, but I don't want one. I shouldn't have one. I don't want one. Basically, I want it to be like, I want to be able to run on it as well.
So
Not that I run.
you can run on this one. It goes fast enough. But it was very jolty. And I just didn't feel safe.
Well, what do you mean?
So it would like go fast.
Shut up.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't do that. So I'd maybe freak out.
Yeah.
Especially if you're going to run fast.
Yeah.
Because you run fast.
Yeah.
No, fuck that. I'm not doing that. Anyway, so, because also we should buy a treadmill and walk on it. Could just do that. But I just, yeah, okay, but this, people will understand this now. This is how neurodivergent people get new hobbies, because they talk to each other. And maybe the thing is that we need to do is stop talking to each other. We need to stop scrolling on TikTok. We need to stop scrolling on TikTok. We need to stop going on Pinterest. Do not go on Pinterest. Especially if you are any sort of creative. Do not do it. Also, don't go on Instagram. Twitter is probably safe. Twitter X, probably safe.
Probably safe.
Threads, which is a new thing. I recently downloaded it. Do like it.
Yeah.
Another vibe. I don't like post on it. Don't think I will ever post on it. But I do like reading them. That's also probably safe because it's not really, as far as I've seen, it's probably like writers that are on there.
I think Mum's involved in quite a lot of arty circles on Threads.
Oh, okay, it's not safe. It's not safe. Abort mission. So basically, don't talk to anyone. Don't look at anyone. Don't.
Stay in your own lane.
Definitely, if you're like a seamstress, if you're one of these seamstresses like I am, don't get into big brands like Dance Manor or pretty much any brand that has like cute bows that you feel like you can probably sew yourself and like can make yourself. Just don't do it. Don't do it. Don't like anything.
Okay.
Just read a book.
This has taken a bit more of a turn than I was expecting.
It's because I have a massive cupboard full of hobbies that I've got to die. That is why. Equally, I do like how I'm really creative.
In my almost 7 years of running my business, I think I've reinvented it like 3 or 4 times.
It's really good product. I feel like I should actually do more.
In what I actually do though.
How many times have you thought about reinventing stuff?
Oh, like daily.
Yeah, same. So I don't even have anything.
I'm like, should I just do something totally different?
All of a sudden, I think like there's at least once a week I wake up thinking I'm going to be an outdoor mum. Like all of a sudden we're like, I'm going to take Norris to like forest school. We're going to go to like the forest every day, like the local woods. The local woods is the bus ride woods, that's never going to happen. But like, that's generally, I'm like, I'm going to be an outdoor person. No more happening. Never going to happen. Even though she's not even on this habit that much anymore. And I'm like, yeah, I'm going to be an outdoor. Then I see a bug. And I remember.
I still weekly think about becoming a yoga teacher.
Do you? I think probably weekly about how we used to say that we were going to get really into yoga and then we were going to go to like a holiday in some like mountaintop somewhere.
Like a retreat.
Yeah, and then we were going to do like get some cute photos of us doing that downward dog on a mountain.
I used to be really good
at.
I used to be really good at
You
yoga.
were really good at yoga. Yeah.
I'm not anymore.
I just find it boring. I don't know. Also, like, I don't know how some, like, people, like, I guess it's because you're supposed to lose the fat first. But I don't know how people push their fat into, like, be able to do certain poses. I have seen plus size yoga instructors, okay, and I don't understand how they have made their body so malleable that they could just get into all these poses.
Well, I've seen a lot of, like, plus size yoga teachers who, like, literally physically move their body out, boy. So that's where you do it. You just like
move your belly. Do that. It's a moving man. It goes, no, I'm not going to do it. I'm like, well, this is no good for us. This is no good. So yeah. So don't talk to anyone.
Okay,
do you have anything good to say? Well, okay. Well, you have a business.
I have a business.
Is that a fan?
I love my business.
You have a lot of businesses.
No, I have one.
You have a lot of things under one umbrella.
Yes.
Of you.
Yes.
So what's that like?
So I coach. I do strategy.
What do you coach?
People that have limited resources. So there might be carers, there might be parents, there might be people with chronic health conditions, and typically they're small business owners. But generally they feel second in their life, and they don't want to anymore.
Having used your journal and having seeing your online content, I could see how you would help those people. Like, I could see how, even though it sounds niche, like the kind of like thing that you're catering for, it's not actually that niche. Like, a lot of people fit into it.
Yeah.
And also I can see how universally helpful you are to a lot of people. And I think, especially with like, even like finding your little joys in like the day to day.
Little glimmers.
And even like relating, because I see so many like coaches online that are like, we're ADHD coaches, and they're actually not. Like, they have no idea what ADHD is, but they're like, we can help you be productive.
Yeah. And
you're like, oh, I hate you. But they won't tell you that until like you're in it. You've paid for 3 sessions.
it's deep.
That's one I've been through. I've been like, should I become a coach? I'm still thinking about becoming one.
In parenting.
But oh god, don't say that though, because it makes it sound like I'm a really good parent. That's not what it means. I'm not really good parent. But doesn't it sound baggy? No. Your one doesn't sound baggy. My one sounds baggy. I think parenting is a touchy subject.
Yeah.
Anyone who is listening, I follow oh god, what's his name? The Whole Parent program, Whole Parent podcast. And it's basically about like the focus is going again.
Is it time? We've got like 5 minutes left.
What does that mean?
That is in, we've got like 5 minutes of the episode left. Do you need to leave before 5 minutes?
I suppose. But it's okay. Continue.
And we're back.
Okay.
The whole coach.
Yeah, the Whole Parent podcast. Basically, it's about parenting yourself as well as your children.
That's
so, like,
cute.
remembering, like, that you have your own traumas and stuff like that. Or, like, even things that maybe your parents shouted at you for and screamed at you for are things that you will find triggering for your own child that you won't necessarily realise. And we'll go into that because it might, like, distract us. Hi, Mum and Dad. But, like, it's a nice way of, like, kind of remembering that you're a person anyway. But also, he actively is like, oh, like, literally on Saturday, screamed at my kids, all of this stuff. And then I realised, like, yeah, he learned something from it. So it's like he's also learning alongside you.
No,
It kind of,
perfect.
exactly. And I think the authenticism
Authenticity?
down is nice to experience and nice to be a part of. But because of that and how it's helped me, I would love to, it's also based in America, I would also love to be able to do that for other people. But equally, like, where's the time, man? Where is the time? So many small businesses are not enough time.
It's true.
Because you have, like 6,000 antennas.
I could talk about this forever,
Yeah.
but I don't think we should.
Well, please. I think we should carry on talking about this. So, I just think that, like, I think we should round off the episode instead of it being where the only point I've made is don't make friends and don't go online. Don't go and make friends, don't go online, don't get to
so the
exercise,
great
don't do
thing
things.
about entrepreneurship for me, being my own boss and stuff, is that in theory, I'm in control.
Love that.
Like, if I'm sick and I need to rejig my schedule, I'm not explaining myself to anyone. I'm telling them I'm not well this week. I'll double up next week.
I like that. And I think,
And I get it a lot.
I guess also as well is like no one's gonna be more invested than you.
Yeah.
Like with your thing, like no one's gonna be more invested than you in that like topic and stuff.
Yeah.
Like even just like with this like sewing that I'm doing, like I am solely invested in it. People, Nora might get really annoyed how many times I make her try on something, but like at the end of the day, I'm like, you fix or something, you know. Like I'm getting that like soul joy from it, and that makes it worth it. It's not a business yet, and I could not make money from it, but I'm really happy that you've made money from your things.
Thanks.
I think we have to lean into it because it makes me go, oh, when people say like, ADHD is a superpower. But I do think we have to lean into our strengths. We talk a lot about our weaknesses.
Yeah.
But actually one of the strengths is being creative and being multifaceted.
But also, the picking up and putting down of hobbies means that you're generally better at stuff.
That is true. I am very good at things.
You're very good at things.
I'm very good at things.
And you're cute too.
I'm really cute. You're really cute too as well. And you're also really good at things. Also, so are all of you. And Scott.
Yeah, you are.
Scott is really good at things.
Scott is so good at things.
He will know, but he will listen to this and go, ugh, delete. And then delete our whole podcast. But if he hears this,
So cool.
you're really good at things and you look like Ryan Gosling.
Cute. Next week, we'll talk about some more stuff.
Yes. Oh God, what was it?
I don't remember.
I need to stop being the exit person. You need to go back to being the exit person.
Okay.
Intro and exit person. We'll see you next week.
We'll see you next week.
We love you long time.
Yeah.
What
Love
that
you.
was.
Bye.
Bye.